Coming up on today's show, love is in the air as couples celebrate Valentine's Day. Mike's got a little secret.
I do. Also, some are spending this romantic evening patiently waiting for their Carnival cruise ship to dock. We'll have more on that story.
We'll catch you up to speed on everything you might have missed from this week. I'm Sam Kukulis.
I'm Mike Smith.
Stand by. This is The Outlier.
Welcome once again to The Outlier. We've got a great show for you. I'm so excited. Big breaking news and a surprise here and there.
I can't wait to find out what it is. Speaking of breaking news, Pope Benedict XVI announced that he will retire as leader of the world's 1.2 billion Roman Catholics, stating his age puts a strain on his ability to carry out his duties. Ash Wednesday at the Vatican was his last public mass. He was wheeled down the main aisle as the congregation provided a standing ovation. Reports state it is unknown at the moment who will replace him.
Valentine's Day was Thursday. You probably bought your significant other some flowers or maybe even one of those giant 4-foot teddy bears. But did you know there's a chocolate maker who uses shoe molds to create, well, chocolate shoes? Andrea Pedraza in Dallas makes these alternative gifts as last minute but still really cool ideas. They take away the pain of new shoes and add the pleasure of eating that dark, delicious cacao product. The price is pretty reasonable too, starting at around $35 a pair. Maybe chocolate footwear isn't your thing. Maybe you like sewage and walking around under the streets of New York. How romantic, right? As gross as that sounds, people actually want to do that. In fact, so many people want to do that, the Department of Energy had to open up more times. One of the things you get to see on the tour is an egg-shaped digester. It turns toxic waste into harmless sludge, making a revolting stench. You would think this would be a year-long thing? Nope, pretty much just happens on Valentine's Day. And you know, if you stick around long enough, I hear Spidey swings by.
U.S. Airways and American Airlines have merged to become the world's largest carrier. The group agreed that they would keep Chicago O'Hare International Airport as a hub. The company headquarters will relocate to Fort Worth, Texas. The merge is likely to finalize by mid-summer.
One of the world's richest people, Warren Buffett, plans to make the largest deal ever in the food industry. It's reported Buffett is going to buy Heinz for $23.3 billion. The company's CEO says this will further growth as the private enterprise. Don't expect anything to change drastically, though. You'll still have those nice bottles that are upside down, but also right side up at the same time. It isn't going away or anything like that. Buffett said he likes the company, both for its history dating back over 100 years and the fact that it tastes good. The deal should be complete later this year. And now filling in for Zara Talier today is Jessica Papauser with your PDQ News. Hi, Jess.
Thanks, Mike. The Carnival cruise ship Triumph is approaching the Alabama shore after being disabled by an engine room fire on Sunday. The ship is expected to dock late Thursday night. The ship was inching toward Mobile, Alabama Thursday afternoon when the tow line connected to a tugboat snapped. The line was replaced and the ship is moving at a whopping 5 miles per hour. In the meantime, passengers have no air conditioning, food supplies are low, plumbing is backed up, people are getting sick, and there is an unbearable smell on board. The chaos won't stop when the ship docks, though. It will take hours to get all the passengers off the ship. The charred body found in a burned-out cabin in Seven Oaks has been identified as Christopher Dorner, according to dental records. The former LA police officer died in a remote cabin in Big Bear, California. He was accused of killing 2 people and wounding others. Republicans have blocked Chuck Hagel's nomination to become the defense secretary. The Senate has 2 votes short of the 60 needed to move Hagel's nomination forward. This marks the first time the chamber has successfully filibustered a cabinet nominee. Members of the GOP are opposing the nomination until the White House releases more information on the attack on the American consulate back in September. Olympian Oscar Pistorius has been charged with the murder of his girlfriend Reva Steenkamp. Pistorius kept weapons at his South African home as a means of protection. According to initial reports early Thursday morning, Pistorius shot Steenkamp 4 times in the arms and head after he mistook her for an intruder. According to police, there have been previous domestic incidents at the home of the Olympian. That's your news. Mike, back to you.
Thanks, Jess. It's rumored that Apple is working on a wristwatch. 2 people familiar with the project told the New York Times that it won't have a plastic band, but rather a curved glass strap. They also say the iWatch will run iOS, making sure you have Siri every place you go. The reason behind it is it would fill in the gap in the Apple ecosystem and lead to more innovative products. Others say the device will introduce a new kind of Morse code for discreet messaging. These rumors have come up before, and there's no word on a potential announcement date. But needless to say, Apple fanboys are shaking in their shoes with excitement.
The Australian Open was delayed as a troop of kangaroos crowded the ninth hole. Golfer Kerry Webb waited patiently for the green to clear and was able to tee off shortly after. This is the same tournament where a Swedish golfer suffered a black widow spider bite during the qualifying round. Will Ferrell failed at attending the Lakers game incognito Tuesday against the Phoenix Suns. He sported a thick mustache and wore a red usher uniform complete with the name tag Ted Vagina. He protected the players from any imminent danger by standing at the edge of the court. One unruly fan in the crowd was Shaquille O'Neal. Ferrell escorted him out of his seat and out of the arena.
We all know those people that have, and I don't want to be mean, but less attractive people in their Facebook pictures. Turns out we're not the only species to be kind of jerks for things like this. It's been discovered that guppies, yes, those tiny little fish things, do the same thing. They have ugly friends to make them look more attractive when mating time comes along. Britain's Royal Society posted an article saying that when the pretty lady fishes are around, the guys like having drab-colored buddies around to make themselves look better. Have you heard of Tinder? It's really a dopey app. Basically, you swipe left or right if you approve or disapprove, I guess, of just people. They don't know what you decide unless you both approve each other. When that happens, you're added to each other's chat list. You can talk, plan to meet, whatever. Honestly, I think it's kind of shallow and lazy. But what if it works? I mean, I want to do a little experiment. I got matched up with this girl. Her name is Aubrey. Never met her, don't even know if I've ever seen her. But I saw the beautiful lady and couldn't not swipe to the right, meaning I approved her. The app says we have a couple mutual friends on Facebook, but that doesn't really mean much these days. But we got matched up. The hard part is out of the way. So I guess, Aubrey, let's go get a bite to eat sometime. I know this good place called the Old Spaghetti Factory downtown. We could go there. We could go anywhere you want. You name it, we'll go. It's all up to you. We record this show on Thursdays, which means we miss Valentine's Day because that's today when we filmed. But I'll make that up to you too. All I really want is an answer. Yes, no, whatevs. I saw a chance, took it. Can't blame me for that. I don't want to give my number out on the internet, but you can tweet me, comment somewhere, I'll see it. So with that, Sam, back to you.
He may be an Oscar award-winning actor, but Matt Damon is also the co-founder of Water.org. The nonprofit helps communities design and construct their own sustainable water systems. Damon released a now viral video incorporating humor to engage a following. In the video, Damon holds a mock press conference to announce he won't use the toilet until people pay more attention to the water crisis at hand.
Thank you so much for joining us again today, and try not to fill up on those sweethearts.
Until next time, why be normal when you could be an outlier?